now 89 for 1.
No timing here now. This should be taken. Southey, I'm backing him. Never let you down from Southey. Never. And New Zealand have a double strike. And that is good news for Hamish Bennett.
কোন ডিশ দিচ্ছি বুদা
আর একটা কাজ
কি পরে পরে আমি
খালি ইউটিউবে ঢুকবাম বুকা নেট কি অবস্থা নেটের স্ট্রিম চালাইছি স্ট্রিম দেখতেছি না
কি ভিডিও করবেন নাকি
আর আমার চ্যানেল আছে না ইউটিউবে
সাবস্ক্রাইব করলে টাকা লাগবে
সাবস্ক্রাইব করি নাই
সাবস্ক্রাইব করলে কত টাকা লাগে ভাই
কত 50 বাংলা দিছা বাংলা বাজার গিয়া নেটই তো ধরে না কোনোটার মধ্যেই বুঝতেছি না ওয়াইফাই কি হয়েছে এটা
Works the knuckleball. He's kept going to it. It's worked very well from today. Bowled it.
কি রে ভয় আসতে জায়গা
ওই ভাই আছে
হ্যাঁ
কিছে
Watch Indian Football League, Real Kashmir FC versus Diamond Harbour FC. Live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
কি দিছাতেছেন নাকি
पिछले साल इंग्लैंड में
अरे
कुछ
लाइव
ऐसा
क्या?
हुआ जो हम कभी नहीं
लाइव दे रे भाई ये लाइव दे
क्रिकेट की थी पर मैटर पर्सनल हो गया इस बार बॉल का रंग बदलेगा जर्सी का नहीं पर रंजिश वहां शुरू होगी जहां हमने छोड़ी थी राउंड दोबारा जीत हमारी पार्ट 2 इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स पर
আমি নেটই তো ধরে না আমার না काम है
Emirates FA Cup quarter final Chelsea
लग जाए
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
तो देखा जाना क्या
versus Port Vale Saturday 4th April 9:45 p.m. live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
लाइव पे तो सुन
চ্যানেল দেন দেন এখন দেন
আর আমি বাদ খাই না আগে
আরে দেন
তিনজন দেখতেছে যে আপনার মতো আরো তিনজন আছে এক 150-200 এখনই হয়ে যাবে আরে কাওয়া ঘুম পাতা তো যেতাম বলি আর আপনি হ্যাঁ
Virat Kohli.
বাল ঘুমাবে দুটা সকালে বাল যেতে হবে
And it's got to feel so good, and all of a sudden, India have lost 3 wickets. 96 on the board. Inexperience showing in the way Shivam Dube played that shot. Rohit Sharma getting out in the same over, trying to hit the ball over the point fielder, but just finding the fielder in the deep. Fielder was in third man. He'll be disappointed, missing out on the opportunity given to him, batting at number 3. Shivam Dube out for 3. India 96 for 3.
না বন্ধু
না
তুমি গ্লাস মিলাস হো তুমি গাড়ি চালাবা
গ্লাস তো দিতে বসো আলে
বাল ড্রাইভার মানুষ বাল
ড্রাইভার আর হেল্পার আছে কাম তো কামই কাজ করা লাগবো না
ড্রাইভার মানুষ বাল সিনিয়র ড্রাইভার বাল
That's beautifully sweet, and it will run away just for
সিনিয়র হলে এনে তো আমার পদবি তো নাই বুঝুন না
sweet.
এখন আমি কিনে
announcer কথা চলে
Wow. Been struggling a little bit, Shreyas Iyer. 8 from 12 prior to that. But that was straight out of the middle. Right in the slot, wasn't it? Half volley from Santner. And straight out of the middle. Maybe, just maybe, that is the moment that signals India's intentions to try and close this innings out and get up around that 180 mark.
Usually so good to be able to control his length as Mitch Santner, but just got a touch forward times he's been punished.
Oh, he's edged that one. Race away. Hamish Bennett hunts it down. They pick up 2. Good work, slick work from Seifert. Santner's got one. We just mentioned to Craig McMillan about how he's able to control length when he's bowling at his best, and this was perfect. Mitch Santner keeping the length off Shreyas Iyer, trying to utilise the 19 balls they had before that. Stands easy as you like for Tim Seifert. Simple decision from the square leg umpire, and Santner strikes. It is Shreyas Iyer. A thorn in New Zealand side in this series, 17 off 16 for him, 142 for 4. Oh, crunch through the offside. He's pounced on that. Manish Pandey. Well, this is where it would have been a toss of a coin. You've got Hamish Bennett with all his variations now. That knuckle ball, the back of the hand, just 114 kilometres an hour, but Scott Kugelheim, 2 overs for 10 would have been the other possible option. Out. Yeah, best hands in the team. I heard Ian Smith talking about that pre-match. Totally agree. Tim Southey, you very rarely see those go down from Tim Southey. Brilliant catch.
Bit of bowling, again, it's the knuckle ball. Look at the way it just hovers through the air. Kohli actually hit it pretty well. Good low catch from Southey, great pair of hands. He's shown a fair bit of determination tonight as Hamish Bennett. Kohli goes for 38, 160 for 5.
Now, the one thing beside Hamish Bennett's name, I know he's gone for 53, but those 3 wickets have kept pegging that run rate back a little bit, allowed the spinners to get into the game, to new batsmen, just tie them up a little bit as well. 1 ball remaining in a spell. Just the one. With 1 remaining, it is 161 for 5. Waits for banks it high under the bank, and this one's gone down. It's been a good night in the crowd. Not on this occasion. Stunning shot. Tim Southey would have tried to drag that back as soon as he released it right into the slot. And the connection was even better. Another knuckle ball, but just floats a little too full. Great swing of the bat. This is turning into a gem of an innings. 13 off 5 for Manish Pandey. Should be a chance. Who's coming in out there?
ক্যাচ মিস করছে
What a shot that is from Ravi Jadeja. This is where it's so tough to keep you cool as a bowler. When this happens, Jadeja should be back in the pavilion.
তেতাল্লিশ জন দেখ
Shorter wide, slow ball again. It's a great shot. The timing is perfect. It is the shortest part of the ground, but still doesn't look to overhit it. Gets himself into good positions. Yeah, and there's the frustration. Knew it was going to come, and that's straight out to Santner at deep mid wicket. this finish. Another slow one. Seifert holds on to it. They'll sneak through for 179. And it'll be around 180. New Zealand will require. And looking at the way the pitch is played, the way New Zealanders have taken pace off the ball, this will not be an easy chase whatsoever. It's very
44, 45, 80, 90 জন আছে নাকি? না, দুইজন এবং বড় ছিল না।
গোটা বড় ছেলে আছে। ও নাম কি? সবার অ্যাক্টিভ আছে না? হ্যাঁ? তুই লাইভ যে সার্চ তো আমি
put
অ্যাক্টিভ
on
সবার
for that
অ্যাক্টিভ
first wicket. Shivam Dube's promotion didn't work out.
এরিন্দো না
Seton Park in Hamilton for the third of these 5 T20 internationals. New Zealand up against India, and India have put 179 on the board. There's a lot of off-pace deliveries, some genuine turn from Mitchell Santner and Ish Sodhi throughout that innings, so there's a general view in this commentary box that 179 could be very, very competitive the way the surface is playing, and these two men will need to produce something similar to KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma up at the top if they get New Zealand underway to a good start. Joined in commentary by Francis Mackay and VVS Lakshman. Is that the thoughts from your crew, VVS? 179 very competitive?
Quite a challenging total, keeping in mind the way the surface has behaved. We discussed even during the pitch report, Dooley, that there's going to be spongy bounce on offer for the bowlers.
Early wickets will be huge, especially to break this opening partnership. Munro yet to 300s to his name. This has been a happy hunting ground for him.
Shadul Thakur, an economy rate 8.84. They've gone after him a little bit the first couple of games. Almost picked on the least experienced of the Indian seam attack. Out there, I think if you're going to order one up first up, yes, it's right on the money.
বুঝলে?
Well, that's the approach. Thank you very much. Just a couple of little steps down the way. Let's go over our Canberra town.
ভিডিও করে দিছি।
It's enormous.
I think that signals exactly how Mark Guptill is going to look to play Talked about pitching it up being the way to go. That has gone right into Martin Guptill's arc, right over top of the camera crew.
করা আছে
And he'll have one now. Well, there you go. Oh, no, Shabby can't get round. It's flown all the way. Look, he thinks he should have. He thinks he should have got round. But it has flown all the way for 6. It's a tough one.
Yeah, tough one. But the reaction from Bumrah says it all. On this ground where the boundaries are short, you expect your fielder in the third man region to be on the line. Would have been still tough.
Our first bit of width. It's
বন্ধ হয়েছিল মাঝখানে
আপনার ডাউনে বন্ধ হয়ে দিয়েছে বুঝছেন বন্ধ হয়ে দিয়েছেন
Place where he intended to play the shot, but nevertheless a boundary.
sometimes that's what happens after you get hit with a good blow. Really helps the concentration. A little bit of anger there as well.
Beautifully bowled. A genuine turn. He's looking to tie Munro up.
Now we've been talking about the turn on offer for this. Here you can see the length was offside against the turn, which is a very low percentage shot. I think that's a perfect length.
I put a slip in. Opted himself. Skipper Coley. It's flowing past him, and Guptill's picked up 4. Jasprit Bumrah could not hunt that one down.
Lucky for Guptill again. Length just perfect, dragging him in. If anything, the pace has allowed it to go past Coley. Might have touched a little hand on the way past. Has palmed it off.
Stump, has it bounced over or has it just turned wide of it?
Almost looks to. Not very often I've seen Martin Guptill play the shot over extra cover, over long off against the wrist spinner. The bounce saved batsman. Good over so far.
Square, so the square fieldsman for Shuttle Tako. Powerfully pulled through mid-wicket. That's the boundary that Guptill needed.
Well, that's poor delivery. And New Zealand won't be pulled into the fact that they ain't going to bowl a lot of slow balls. They've got to half be expecting them, and this is just poorly directed. And it just literally was playing a game of T-ball on a Saturday morning, just sitting on the tee and saying, where do you want to hit it? And he found the right spot, up to with perfect timing. But it'd be better than that with that slower pace.
Through the offside. And taken, is it? That's the first wicket down. Guptill cannot a point, but he perishes to a stunning catch.
Well, it was there to be put away. It was short and wide. Guptill's eyes lit up. He saw it. There's only one man out on the offside, and Guptill has hit it straight to it. Sanju Samson fields with gloves on. Their backup keeper. He's absolutely delighted. It's a huge wicket. Guptill looked in great touch. It's gone for 31. New Zealand lose their first, 47 for 1.
Watch Indian Super League, Jamshedpur FC versus Mohan Bagan Super Giant, live on Suki Sports Network.
Miami, let's go! Gary Prohaska, the guy.
successive friendly. Marmouche came close to an opener. With 11 goals in 48 internationals, he's a real threat. But Spain, who'd won 6 of their last 7 matches, are an attacking menace whatever the team's. Lopez posing the danger here. But keeper Mustafa Shober was equal to. The Spanish had never lost to Egypt, and the Pharaohs' challenge was made yet harder when Borja Iglesias
তবে এখন
was sent off. Spain's Alejandro Grimaldo took the resultant free kick. Another save by Shober. Egypt with the first ever clean sheet against the Spanish, encouraging signs as they gear up for a return to the World Cup finals.
Ecuador arrived in the Netherlands having conceded just 3 goals.
Lagging in a little after pitch.
Cody Gakpo's crossed over by William Pacho. A good start for the Dutch, but they were dealt a serious blow on 12 minutes. Denzel Dumfries' clumsy attempt to stop Gonzalo Plata saw him receive a straight red card. Plata's movement was proving a real problem for the home side. On 24 minutes, he was at it again. This time he was fouled by goalkeeper Mark Flecken. Penalty. Veteran skipper Enna Valencia took the kick to make it 1-1, and that's how it finished. Still to come, will it be Czechia or Denmark to take the final qualifier?